All right, so we are in Northern California with Where's Linus. This is his rosé. So he does a few different versions of it. We had his red a bit back, and this one is made from Petite Sirah. I don't know exactly how long he put it on, but I would imagine a while, because I would argue if you look at this, the color is fairly dark.
That's borderline like red.
Rosé is what we'll call it. But at the end of the day, it's really about the way that it feels and like, does it have tannin? And especially since we're talking about California here, if it doesn't have any like tannin or like intensity like that, then I definitely would be putting it in the rosé category.
It's funny because I don't really know that much about Petite Sirah. Is it basically like the same as regular Syrah?
So normally it has like a little bit more like herbaceousness to it, or it normally has like a little bit more like grip. Syrah is better known for being like peppery and smooth. Petite Sirah is more of like a biting, I feel like I would use to describe it as, if it's traditional. Obviously, we're going to see it in rosé form here.
Yeah, I mean, on the nose, I feel like pretty jammy, I would say. I think that jamminess is going to come through everything exactly. Like those California wines, they're always so ripe. Like the growing season is
a lot of heat, not that much water.
Yeah, exactly. So the grapes ripen really well, and they get pretty good extraction. Then you end up with this kind of rosé type thing, which is really great.
Yeah, it feels very like berry like it's like blackberries, blueberries, less so like dark cherries, more like dark fruit than light fruit. Like I would not say there's like red cherries here, but we'll see what it's like on the palate. A little bit herbaceous. I'm not getting tons of it, but I would say that it does have at least a hint of that. Maybe like thyme or tarragon. I never really know exactly which one to on the nose. I haven't tried it yet. Let's try it.
I feel like that jamminess just comes through like so juicy, like juicy for me, like really juicy, nice and full.
And the herbs I feel like do come through a bit more on the finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Full, yes, but not tannic. So certainly light. Like I was nervous this was going to be too chilled for it. Like we chilled it completely. I would say it definitely is totally perfect that way. I like the idea of this for barbecued foods it's not smoky or anything like that, but because of the fact that it's like a little bit jammy and a little bit heftier, I like the idea of putting it with not like a steak, but if you're going to barbecue like
some of the char on it,
yeah,
chicken or something. I mean, people often mistake fruitiness for sweetness, and this wine's not sweet, but it's really fruity, and it has that. You might mistake it for sweet, and that sweetness, sweet and salty goes well, sweet and grilled food goes well. So, try something like that. I think it could work out really well for you.
Yeah, like how like when you were a kid, your mom would give you like oranges with your pork chop or something, like as like the side or slice of pineapple. That's kind of I feel like the role that this wine could play if you put something with the char.
I like it a lot.
It's also would be totally fine by itself, just with a book at the beach. So
enjoy.
Enjoy.